Today's date is May 15th, 2012. I'm at 2231 Collett, televising a sanitary sewer line from the 4-inch stack in the basement. I ran the camera out to the 6-inch cleanout, which was covered up outside. I was able to locate and I've uncovered the trap. Right now what we're looking at here is the vent riser going up from where the lateral meets the vent riser. Straight ahead you can see where there's a hole in the pipe and also a crack going up vertically in the stack riser. This area here may need to be repaired by the City of Moline Acres through the sewer lateral program in order to keep the sewer line from having any further problems. I'm going to continue to record as I come back to make sure there's no other physical defects in the pipe. This is a joint where the lateral meets up with the 6-inch riser. Towards the top of the screen behind the address you can see where there's actually a cracked joint, and it looks like it's misshapen, so it may be starting to fall apart. And even towards the bottom of the screen you can see where there's a chip of the pipe laying in the sewer. This is another joint where two pieces of clay come together. You can see that these two pieces of pipe are very well put together. There's no offsets or even a root coming in right here. You can see that the pipe looks perfectly round. At this joint towards the right-hand side, you can see where there's some minor tree roots coming in. This is typical of a clay line. When these pipes are put together, they're simply just put some concrete around the joint, so there's not a lot there holding it together. Over time, the roots will work their way into the pipe, and eventually they will cause the sewer line to stop up. Typically, once they get bad enough, they can be cleaned out with a mechanical cutter. This right here is the transition where it goes from the 6-inch clay, we're coming back into the 4-inch cast iron that goes up underneath the house. The two pipe sizes are different. Like I said, the clay on the outside is 6-inch while the underneath the house is 4-inch. Generally when there's not a clean out on the outside of the house like there is on this one here, to clean the 6-inch line would be a little more difficult when you got to run from the 4-inch because you can't run a big enough cutter to clean the 6-inch. We just came back around what's called a Y's, where two pipes meet. This is most likely for the floor drain that's near the base of the stack. So far this has been a typical cast iron line. I haven't seen any bad cracks or anything. Just a little buildup of scale. This house has been empty for a little bit. It's under renovation at this time. So without a lot of water running through the system, the scale builds up inside the pipe. But so far it's in pretty good shape, and so far no signs of it causing any problems. We're now back out of the line. This is the stat key that I went into to inspect the sewer. As you can see, we're down inside of the basement. I'm going to stop the video at this time. I'm going to move everything outside to the 6-inch clean out so I can continue to go from that point out to MSD's main.